welcome back to the channel, everyone. And we've got an important video really concerning Arena, and now that Paulin is here. I've been a little bit slack on making this video, so I do apologise. But Paulin has really shifted the meta, okay? It's really shifted the meta hugely in Arena. You're going to see a lot of teams looking like this: Paulin, Guilliman, Agatha, Ben Austin, and Santa, or if you don't have Santa, with Space. Katherine is kind of being replaced. Katherine is being replaced. Agatha, Quinlan, Paulin, Santa, and Katherine here, but probably I would rather put in a Space here for the speed increase on everyone as well. It's a nasty team, and we're going to explain why. So let's attack 67 here. As you can see, I'm using Ben Austin, Space, Agatha, Guilliman, and Panda. Let's go into the battle quickly, and we'll show why it's so big. So you can see everyone's buffed, which is fine. It's fine. My Space is built very fast. Now with the effect resistance boost from Paulin, she's already high effect resistance, meaning she's not going to be getting CC'd by anyone. We're seeing the reduction in CC now. Nasil, Asindo, that kind of team. It's not going to be seen as much for a little bit. Okay. But obviously we use a turn boost here. My Paulin's only E1. I was doing a count takeovers and I completely forgot to go for E2, so that's that. Obviously Ben Austin is very good here. He's going to be good in Arena, period. But what's best in a moment is, well, you'll see. Obviously Paulin with Ben Austin is fantastic as well, because he's AoE stripping one buff at a time. Now this is also fantastic, the cleanse of the entire team, max health 2, 50% boost. So if you have health burners on your team, it's going to make your health burn massive. Say if you're using Hizonia, Quinlan, even Melia, Sigmund, that kind of team, Hoff as well. But if you have, say, Guilliman for the buff strips, I know that there isn't any buffs here to strip right now, meaning we actually don't need to use that one. But on auto it would go into that. We would wait for Katherine here in this circumstance. But I mean, the damage from Guilliman is so huge. And now normally in a battle you would see buffs everywhere, but because obviously Paulin with Ben Austin there got the strip on, we would then use Guilliman to AoE strip, nuke hard, and then we go straight into Agatha, who has health up 2 as well. I mean, we can kill this Agatha now, and then it obviously spreads around. But just watch the damage here from my Agatha, and she's obviously got health up 2. She's at 1.1 million health. Why is this in Chinese? Anyway, she's at 87% crit rate and 288% crit damage. So let's have a little look at how much damage she can do here. 242s, it seemed to be across the board there. So he is actually very stacked in health. I mean, 67 does have a very good account. So let's just, we've saved our Guilliman here. So we'll see how that turns out. Damage immunity, and who's fast and turning? Panda. So now you can see all the buffs are there. Now we just get to, and the beauty of this is I have my Guilliman with Combat Vanguard aura, okay? So when she uses her AoE, everyone's taking extra damage, meaning if we are using Agatha straight into this with her AoE, the damage is even more increased. It's even more increased. We'll kill this Quinlan off. But, you know, you can see how Katherine isn't going to be used quite as much. She's not going to be used quite as much anymore, especially not the top tier Arena. If you're dropping back a bit, you know, you can use this same kind of obviously you most likely won't have Agatha, because you need to have 600 for E1 and 450 for E0. But you know, you could place it in, even Hizonia in place of Agatha here would be very, very nice. We'll test that quickly, because also we have the pairing with Ben Austin. So let's take out Agatha, let's throw in our Hizonia. Where is our Hizonia? Let's throw in Hizonia, and the 50% health boost is just, it's just huge. You want to target this Ben Austin. We're not scared of these buffs anymore. Here we go, the health boost. We can actually strip and nuke right away. Combat Vanguard's on. Cleanse is on. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have stripped and nuked. But with all of these buffs on, I just want to see what Hizonia can do with his AoE. 280 off the shield. That's pretty, you know, that's that's nothing to sigh at, you know, that's pretty impressive. But without the shield, well, we know that it's going to be just nuking through the damage. Now we're going to strip buffs, we don't need damage immunity. You can see how fantastic Guilliman now is, really securing that choice of pulling for her to getting her to E3 was very much worth it. Very, very much worth it. Probably should have took Luna down there. So 2 stacks are on now. Obviously, we don't have the health increase anymore. We've got another 2. Sounds. In fact, I don't think my Paulin is even skilled up. I don't think he's skilled up. So it would be that initial burst. So you can see that kind of damage. Let's try another team quickly. Let's take out Guilliman. Let's throw in Hoff. Let's throw in Hoff and see if we can speed nuke through a team. Speed nuke through a team. Because we have space in our team, we're fast. We can pinpoint someone with Ben Austin. And the fastest seems to be Katherine here. Paulin will strip that effect resistance buff from Paulin. Beautiful, beautiful. Because now we can land our debuffs. We get the health increase now for Hazonia to trigger those in a moment. Oh, no, the cleanse! My Hazonia's not fast enough. Shit. So let's just try this guy here. He's not got a crazy account. But I just want to test this kind of... Because my Hazonia isn't very fast. He isn't very fast. So to use this kind of team, we would need more speed on our Hazonia. But the fact remains, this works. This works. Okay, so the cleanse here on our team and a health increase from our Paulin straight into Ben Austin. We're now going to target his Paulin. We're going to strip the rest of the buffs. It didn't get rid of all the effect resistance. Okay, he got the buff off. There is still some health burn on, but now we've got the health rate up. We can now explode it. Let's have a look at the damage. I mean, that was solid. That's solid. I couldn't even see the damage, but... now we can trigger it on a Cindo. Yeah, I mean, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is another kind of team that we can start to use thanks to the health rate increase. I mean, you know, there are other heroes that do health rate increase. Tuck, Nordak, Gru. But they're not 50%. They're not 50%. Malkio is making a big appearance right now as well at E3. Who else can we look at quickly? I mean, even without Hazonia, Hoff is going to be getting a big increase on this. I mean, we could... Is Hoff Lucifer still going to be... Apples is the problem. We don't need to worry about freezers and stuff anymore. This space, we don't want him friggin' using that. Right, health burns are on. Now we're going to buff and cleanse. And I want to see how much Hoff can do alone, really. Yeah. We are going to nuke this space because I want to send another missile or someone else we're going to call it onto Santa. And he just survived there with that health burn. Lucky. Lucky. He did nicely strip the counter attacks there, actually. We're going to strip again. Oh. We'll strip again. I think we're in trouble here, though. Damage immunity. Everyone has apples, or just not Paulin? Santa doesn't have an apple, and he's the target. So, I mean, we would need to kind of work towards... Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky. I mean, it's a top team. It's a top team. Santa, Quinn, and that kind of team. But it's nice to see these other teams going against them. It's nice to see these other teams going against them. Let's, wait. I don't want to be trying it against an Agatha right now. It was Shanky we tried it against, yeah? You see how important even a Paulin at E0 is. I mean, we could even go Tuck and Agatha. Tuck and Agatha would work as well. Wherever my Agatha is, it should be towards the front, but I'm blind apparently. Just there. Okay, so let's have a little look here. Ben Alston did get frozen. Now, I could have kind of waited on that from Paulin because the health increase doesn't stack. It doesn't stack. Let's see how much we can do here. We've got no strip other than Paulin, which we're going to get in a moment. Speed up from our space. So we get a strip and then we'll get another strip after. This is how important, like, Gilliman is now. This is how important Gilliman is now. Elena, so any buff stripper now is just becoming much more useful. I need to get rid of this. Yeah, okay, nice. I just do a big hit on his space. Oh, what? Didn't crit. Didn't crit. Ben Olsen and Agatha's just so good. She's got a health boost there. We can speed up and no speed down. The effect resistance is too much. It's long. It's long. It's very long. But it works. Still works. I know it's Agatha. Like the health increase now is just huge. It's just huge. People are gonna have access to Quinlan soon. It's gonna be massive for your account if you can pull on him. What other kind of team can like this is the big boy. This is the team. If you have it, you're laughing. Okay, this team so nasty. But I still feel like there's some heroes that are going to be coming in. It depends how we're built, what speed we have, and that kind of thing. You know, you need to have your characters built perfectly to make them work against everyone. Even Slackdo now. Even Slackdo's gained a much bigger presence. If you don't have Gilliman and you have Slackdo, use Slackdo. You see Gilliman. I don't know why I'm attacking Cosmo because this is just a stupid idea. This is a stupid idea. We're gonna. Resistance debuff's not going to be anywhere near enough. Wow. Yeah. Oh, we got his Gilliman! His Agatha's nuts. He didn't even have health cap up. It's not enough. Agatha did get his Gilliman though. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is what it's going to look like from now on. If you're at the top end. And Cosmo is number one right now. 2691. His team's smashing it. What other kind of team could we use? I want to keep Slackdo in here a moment because I want to show you his importance. Take Agatha out, and we could throw in You know what? Hoff. I really like Hoff. I'm sorry, I love Hoff. I think he's absolutely amazing, especially in PvP. There was a strip there. And Paulin against Lucifer, stripping that shield as well is huge. We could possibly get a kill here, meaning we get an extra turn on our Slackdo, which is massive. Another extra turn on our Slackdo. Oh, wow. And then Health Burn's going to kill Luna here? No. We've got a cleanse and a heal, and then max health increase. Lovely. We Slackdo stripping those as well. These are all things that, you know, this is why it's great testing heroes, because no one's been building Slackdo. No one's been building Slackdo, and he could be a huge help to your team. A huge help to your team. He can do a ton of damage. I need to kill this Luna. I want to get that extra turn as well, but it's not going to be enough, is it? So much health. Yeah. Why did I do that? Leave it on auto now. But I need to start doing more arena testing for you guys to see, because this is where the end content is, and arena is super important for your account. Anyone that says it's not is an absolute plonker, because of the increase it makes to your account. The books improve your account so much. So anyone that tells you that arena is not important in the game, it's more than important. It's more than important. I mean, these stats are huge. Even at 12, go to support, you've got double speed buffs on attack. This is all everywhere in the game. It's not just in arena. It's going to help you everywhere, okay? So this is it for me on this video, and I hope you enjoy your E0 Paulin. He is very, very good, especially utilizing that health cap too. It's going to make your team much stronger in damage, especially considering a lot of people have health burn. Don't forget the same theory applies in PvE, but with more support on your team, okay? You can't just go in with nukers. So on that note, have a great evening, everyone, or a day, wherever you are, and take care.